It's like
put a face with the name, right?
yes, like
You should go very well. It will be a beautiful speech.
Although we have a much
the clothes.
I want to Chinese.
In Chinese?
His Chinese is not very good. So it's not a good example. Because in Singapore we've got spaces, right? Yeah, speak English language. Oh, okay.
Have not met me. My name's Russell Kennedy. I'm the president of Icograda, at least for the next day, and it's on behalf of the board of Icograda. I'd like to welcome you all to the 24th Icograda General Assembly. It's great looking out here this morning and seeing what I would describe as a group of friends, and I think that epitomises what we actually do. We, in a way, we do a lot of things, and you'll hear about some of those initiatives and achievements we've achieved over the last 2 years. But as we head towards our 50th anniversary coming up, I think it's a time of reflection in a way. And really, when I was thinking about what we do, is very much we're in the goodwill business, and it's about building goodwill between individuals, organisations, countries, associations, and building networks that are organic and that flourish beyond this organisation and the opportunities for when we meet. I'd like to first of all introduce our board. But before I do that, I'd like to introduce Brenda Sanderson, who's on my left. Eva Babaya, who is Vice President, but is also acting as our Secretary General. Don Rayan Chang, Past President. Reno Julia Chu, President-elect. David Berman, our Treasurer. Jason Fan, Vice President. Omar Valpaneri, Vice President. Zhao Yong, Vice President. And Lauren Segan, the board member. Also, I'd like to acknowledge Paul Hughes and Andrea Pellegrino, who are both board members who are not able to make the General Assembly today. I'd also, at this point, like to acknowledge the TDC and the Taiwanese, as a Taiwanese member, who have worked particularly hard with us over the last few years to put together the 2011 IDA Congress, and what a success I think you'll all agree that was. So thank you very much to TDC. As far as the inaugural IDA Congress, we were very happy with the way it panned out, and we're looking forward to building on a very strong relationship with our partner organisations, and we feel that that being the inaugural has really set us on a good path for the future. So we're really looking forward to working with ICSID and IFI virtually straight away on the next Congress from Istanbul. So that's something we all look forward to. Another announcement that came out of the Congress was Cape Town's success in winning the bid for the World Design Capital. So congratulations. I don't hear any singing or flag waving, but I have been told that the news went all the way to Cape Town. It was on the daily news, so that was great to see design hitting the mainstream media in Cape Town, which is fantastic. Okay, 2009 term, I'm going to do my report a little later, but just to summarise, we had three main areas of focus over this term, and one of those was design advocacy. It's about how we present ourselves as a design organisation and who we are actually talking to. There's also unity. It's about working together and recognising that we are an association of associations, and that we also have alliances with other disciplines. So the unity was a major focus this term, and also engagement, and that being how we interact and how we make contact with our stakeholders and constituents. So they were the three main focuses, but also the repositioning of Icograda. You know, the world is changing rapidly, and it's probably highlighted when in reflection on the passing of Steve Jobs with virtually the history of Apple and the way that has impacted on our profession. And it really made it clear that our profession has progressed quite dramatically in a very short time to embrace the convergence of media, and that we actually, as graphic designers, now communicate in many more mediums than we did before, far beyond print. So, and that was partly forced upon us by technology, but it's been a fantastic opportunity for all designers within Icograda, and I think we need to reflect that, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. So at this point, I think I'll leave it to, we'll hand it over to the proceedings, and we'll cover a lot of these points in more detail as we go through. But please welcome everyone, and thank you very much.
Two of our dear friends, Icograda past presidents David Grossman and Guy Chaker, could not be here with us today, but they have sent a message to share with you, which I'm going to read. The first one is a joint message from Guy and David Grossman. Dear Icograda friends, we would like to wish all of our Icograda friends our best wishes on the occasion of the Icograda General Assembly in Taipei. We regret that we both cannot attend the GA. The two of us have attended every Icograda GA together since 1993, and Guy has attended even more, first in 1971 and consistently from 1985. David adds, hence Mr. Icograda. As past presidents, we know well the enormous efforts, mostly invisible to the outside world, required of the president, the board, and the secretariat on a day-to-day basis. We express our appreciation to all who have done their work over the past 2 years. We also wish to express our best wishes to the incoming board, and especially to our very good friend Limei Julia Chu, who served with us on our boards and who will now take responsibility for charting a course for Icograda over the next 2 years. This is a critical time for Icograda. It seems that it is always a critical time for Icograda. We are sure that Julia will be able to cope with the many challenges facing Icograda. We wish the GA success and fruitful decisions. The GA, in addition to dealing with important organizational issues, is an opportunity to meet old friends and make new ones. Technically, a council of associations, Icograda is in fact a community of individuals connected through the profession of design, sharing experiences and hopes for a better world. We also take this opportunity to thank all our friends in Taiwan for their efforts. Both of us are familiar with their hospitality and professionalism. Good luck, and we hope to meet you again in the future, Guy and David. And there is another message that is just from Guy Chaker. Dear Russell, Don Chang, Limei, officer and directors of Icograda IDA, dear friends, delegates, my dear friends. It should not be that I regret the times so difficult I'm going through and keep me from you again. In 2 years, we will meet in Istanbul to create the 50th anniversary of our board, a moment that promises exceptional, although today our thoughts are rescuing victims of man and its region in Japan. So now you know you are attending the first Congress of IDA and magical moment of symbiosis between the three sisters of traditional design. Community life is a permanent research and development division. We must not forget that the Icograda exists because associations exist. All of you, you are the lifeblood, the health of the council. But let's be vigilant in a world today. Our associations, our design activities, and are not immune to recession, and the office, good governance, you must be stimulating to action for development. This is not a priority, it's one of the first priorities. We must become more proactive, better, and work together, exchange to enhance the image of our profession to the world and social and economic policy as well as academia. A fantastic job was done on the education of our professional activities. Jinan and the team gathered around Aung San Suu. The updating of Icograda Education Manifesto is a source, a reference for all human activities around the world. Replace communication design in any profession and you'll see why this is true. But in this update, more important still, I think the many contributions of cultures, languages, training and various pedagogies that inform should be the training, education, learning throughout the life of a visual artist. More than that, in this manifesto we can sum up our hopes, the future of our creation and our mission with the following words. To live happy in the development and respect of nature for the welfare and well-being of everyone on this earth. It was also in mind designed for the world there over 10 years wanted to place its actions. Answer design to humanitarian problems. We must convince the design is the answer to a better world. Yes, a crisis of social, economic and political development of thinking and attitude design brings new perspectives, sustainable and respectful of differences. Dare to change society, we went from industrial civilization to that of information. Curiosity develops passion, stimulate competition, reinforce cooperation, bring together and solidarity. William the Great Harmony, Gisha Care. And now I'm going to call Russell back over here to make remembrances of these members which have left us during the past 2 years.
On behalf of Icograda, I'd like to just remember a few of our friends who have passed during the 2009-2011 term. Brett Wiegel, a dominant figure in German design over several decades, Wiedemann served as an Icograda president between 1972 and 1974. He was elected the 5th Icograda General Assembly in London. During his tenure, the first Icograda Students' Seminar was held in London in 1973, chaired by F.H.K. Henren. In 1972, Icograda achieved consolidative statements with the status with UNESCO in Paris. Jukka Pellonen, one of the great figures in Finnish graphic design. Professor Pellonen was a pioneer both in gaining international recognition for Graphica and in educating a whole generation of graphic designers. He was also known as an active lecturer and twice served on the Icograda board from 1963 to 1966 and from 1979 to 1981. Brian Davies, a key figure in establishing the Icograda Foundation. Brian received the Icograda President's Award in 1995, jointly with Marion Wessel Heron. A grateful recognition of the design community for its largely voluntary efforts on behalf of Icograda. Jose Cornides, Director of the National Office of Industrial Design and Rector of the Institute of Industrial Design in La Habana, Cuba. He was an enthusiastic promoter of Icograda's education initiatives and chair of the organising committee for the 2007 Icograda World Congress in Cuba. Masaru Turu Aboa, born in Tokyo in 1969, he established Masaru Aboa Design Office. He was a Tokyo ADC committee member, a director of the Japan Graphic Design Association, JGA, and a member of the Alliance Graphique Internationale. In 2003, his poster titled Clarity was one of 4 official posters for Visualog, the Icograda World Design Congress in Nagoya, Japan. His piece posters are a particularly recognisable theme of his work. John Gibson, one of Canada's design pioneers. John was also the first secretary of the Society of Typographic Designers in Canada and co-founder of the Society of Graphic Designers of Canada. He was made a Fellow of the GDC in 1987. In March 2011, the Taipei's Gibson was released in honour of John. All proceeds from the sale of Gibson go to the GDC Design Education Committee. And Milton Tan, a Design Fellow for the Singapore Ministry of Information, Communications and the Arts, and founding director of the Design Singapore Council. Dr. Tan spearheaded several initiatives which as the President's Design Award Singapore and Singapore Design Festival. Just before we move on, I'd just like to ask if there's anyone that the audience here has identified or that we've missed that is a friend of Icograda that we should also acknowledge. So I'd just like to, for us all to remember these great people and great contributors to Icograda. Thank you very much.
So the next item on the agenda is roll call, but we're going to do it a little bit differently this time. Instead of me just reading out a long list of delegates here, I'm going to pass the mics around the room and I'm going to ask each chief delegate of each member organization to stand up, to state your name, the organization that you come from, your country, and at the same time you can introduce other delegates that are with you, and also please state if you're holding any proxies and if you are, for which organization.
Rebecca Blake, Graphic Artists Guild from the United States.
Tim Demir, graphic design, and president of Turkish Society of Graphic Designers from Istanbul.
Sophia Shi from Taipei and from National Taiwan University and Graphic Design Association Taiwan. Welcome to Taipei.
Taiwan Kaohsiung. My name is Gong Jiahong. Welcome Taipei.
Everybody, I'm Alex in Taiwan. Welcome to Taiwan. Enjoy Taiwan.
My name is Gediminas Lašas from Lithuania, Lithuanian Graphic Design Association.
Lim Shui, American University of Science and Technology.
I'm Chikakura from Japan Graphic Design Association from Tokyo.
My name is Kazunori Izuka. I'm from Japan Institute of Design Promotion.
Hello, my name is Liu Hongfei and I'm from Japan Institute of Design Promotion with Isuka-san. Nice to meet you all. Good morning, I'm from Kyoto University of Art and Design, Sachiko Sugiura. Nice to meet you.
I'm Masaki Nero, Professor, Kyoto University of Art and Design, Japan.
I'm Cristina Chiappini. I represent the Italian Association of Graphic Designers.
Good morning, my name is Stefanus Alfi, aka Steve. I'm from the MIT Holland, branding consulting agency in Indonesia. Thank you.
A very good morning. I'm Ranjana Dani from the MIT Institute of Design, Pune. This is in India.
I'm Gregory from Design Institute. Good morning. Hello, I'm Eddie from Hong Kong Design Institute as well. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Edwin from Hong Kong Design Institute.
Good morning, 早晨，我是林茵茵。Len Ying is also from the Hong Kong Design Institute. Welcome.
Okay, good morning everybody. I'm Ben Mao from the Hong Kong Design Institute, also holding the policy for the Hong Kong Design Center. So nice to be here.
Good morning. I'm Jason. I'm Sang Hua from National Taiwan University of Art. Welcome to Taipei.
Hi everyone. My name is Regina from Taiwan Tech, National Taiwan University of Science and Technology. I'm a freshman this year. Hi, bye-bye.
Good morning, my name is Chu Pei Hua. I'm a Taiwan Tech Design Center's member. Nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm from Taiwan Tech Design Center member.
Good morning everyone. I'm Ming Zhang from Taiwan Tech Design Center's graphic designer.
Good morning, I'm Martin Duan Zhang. I'm Taiwan Amoeba Design Association past president. Welcome to Taiwan. Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome to Taiwan. I'm Johnson Wu. Is Brand Magazine president and Taiwan Amoeba Association, Taiwan Amoeba Design Association chairman. Welcome.
Morning, I'm Mike Collins from Taiwan Design Center. Welcome to Taipei, and wish in this Congress you are so happy.
I'm Peter Simlinger from the International Institute for Information Design, located in Vienna, Austria.
Good morning. My name is Kundan Bang from Seoul. Very nice to meet you all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Jack Yang from Taiwan TDA. Welcome to Taipei.
Hello, I'm Vesna Brekalo. I come from Slovenia and I represent Design Society in Slovenia. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Caris from the Design Singapore Council.
Good morning, I'm Jeffrey Ho from the Design Singapore Council.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lim Chong Jin. I'm from Singapore, the School of Design at Temasek Poly. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Wanda Grimskog from Norway, chairman of Grafil, that is Norwegian Association or Organization for Visual Communication. I also have a proxy for Norwegian Design Council. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Monica Ferrat from the School of Design of the Network University in Mexico City.
Selamat pagi, good morning. My name is Michael Go from the Graphic Design Association of Malaysia.
Korean Institute of Design Promotion. My name is Park Tae-yeol. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Daniel Lee from Korean Institute Design Promotion from the International Affairs Department. Thank you for everything. Good luck with everything.
Good morning. My name is Chang Ho An, President of KCD Korea Design Association. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Gabby Dabru from the Brand Design Council of South Africa. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Onika Lukumzwane. I'm from Greenside Design Center in Johannesburg.
Morning, I'm Martin Yang. I'm the president of the Taiwan Graphic Design Association. Welcome to Formosa.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Chimei Chan. I'm from Taiwan Graphic Design Association. Very, very welcome everybody come to Taiwan in the near future. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Fei John. Welcome to Taipei.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jamie Wu. Welcome to Taipei. I'm from Taiwan Poster Design Association. Taiwan is a very beautiful country. Yeah. Everybody know? Yeah. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tuija von Seegwijk, and I'm the vice president of the Swedish Association of Illustrators and Graphic Designers.
Good morning, I'm Kyle Kim from Hongik University, Seoul, Korea. Nice to meet you all.
Good morning, my name is Robert Grabowski. I'm the representative of the German Communication Designers Association.
Good morning, I'm Guido Just and I'm representing the Danish Design Association.
Senit Çavuşoğlu from Cyprus, Eastern Mediterranean University, Department of Visual Arts and Visual Communication Design.
Good morning, Sanja Ronko from Olutbuch, Croatian Association of Light Arts Artists.
Good morning, I'm Boris Ljubicic, young designer for Persian Design Association. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Wang Fei. I'm from Beijing. Nice to meet you.
Good morning, my name is San Xiang. For Kinyi Beijing in China. My name is I am graphic designer.
I'm Jin Xu, Mr. Zhang Xiang's together from Beijing in China. My company name is Kinyi, K-I-N-G-E-E. Welcome to Beijing, welcome to China.
Hello everyone, I'm Jiang Hua. I'm a curator and designer in Beijing. I'm also teaching CAFA Beijing Central Academy of Fine Arts Design School. 谢谢，早上好。
Good morning, my name is Lionel Guduri. I'm here as part of the Canadian delegation with Mission Design, and I'm representing the Registered Graphic Designers of Ontario. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Ariel Bormans with the Quebec Graphic Design Association, also with Mission Design.
Philippe Lamar from Montreal. I'm the president of the Graphic Designers Society, and we're here with the Mission Design.
Good morning, I'm Jim Hudson from Canada. I'm with the Society of Graphic Designers of Canada and also with Mission Design.
Hello everyone, my name is Renato Bertão. I'm from Brazil, from the Positive University.
Good morning, my name is André-Yves Colderat. I'm the Vice President of the Graphic Design Association in Belgium, and welcome for everybody.
Hello, my name is Uli Salgan, and I am from the Institute of Communications from Belgium.
Hello, good morning. Martin Fürstleitner, representing Design Austria, and thank you to Taiwan and Taipei for the warm welcome they gave us.
Hello everybody, I'm Peter Florenzos from the Design Institute of Australia. Thank you Taiwan, thank you Japan.
Hi everyone, I'm Vicky Wu from Taiwan. I'm here representing Taiwan Amiga Association and also Grey Magazine, as you have received, some of you have received the daily news paper for the past 3 days from Congress. Thank you.
My name is Jason Chen. I am the representative of the International Relationship Committees of the Taiwan American Design Association. Welcome to Taiwan, Taipei.
Hi everyone, my name is Zelda Harrison from the United States, and I'm a friend of Icograda.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ma Simi from Shandong University of Art and Design, Jinan, China. Welcome to Jinan. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Andy Meyer, and I represent the Society of Graphic Designers of Canada.
My name is Robert Peters. I'm Canadian, and I'm a former president of Icograda. I'm Albert A., former vice president of Icograda.
I'm Karen Blinko, and I'm chairman of the Danish Designers Association, and I'm here as an observer.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Mervyn Kalansky, former president of Icograda, and I'm just an observer.
Thank you, everyone. At this point, I would like to acknowledge the proxies that have been assigned, and then I will ask if anybody else on the floor is holding any proxies that we are not aware of to signal us, and so we can make that part of the record. So the proxies that we have so far is in Spirit International Communications from Belgium, which is assigned to Secretary General for the time that they're not in the room. Universidad de Caldas from Peru, also assigned to Secretary General. Australian Graphic Design Association, also assigned to Secretary General. Iranian Graphic Designer Society, also assigned to Secretary General. Fabrica, assigned to IAP Italy. Hong Kong Design Center, assigned to Hong Kong Design Institute. Is anybody else holding any proxies? So the Seoul Design Center gave their proxy to KIDP. Please ask that this is minuted.
National Art University.
You have their proxy? Okay. From the list, I have the proxy of the Design Council. Can you speak up? We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's better. I can see from the list I have the proxy of the Norwegian Design Council. From Wanda Grinskog, Norway. Thank you. Thank you. The Hong Kong Designer Associations for the Hong Kong Design Institute. Thank you. Anyone else? No. Thank you. So at this point, I'm going to ask Brenda to confirm the percentage of Can you just repeat one more time for the record your proxy?
Hong Kong Designers Association.
Thank you. So Brenda, do we have over 25% of voting members in the room according to the registration? We do, so I'm glad to announce that we have quorum. So I will quickly go over the voting procedure for the General Assembly. Everyone will have received this green card, the green vote. This is a general vote. So when we ask for a vote, all voting members must hold up your card so that we can see it. We only do count when it's clear that the vote is very close, or if somebody requests that a vote is being taken. When somebody requests a count, I'm sorry. Now, there is another card, which is called the red card, but you can see it's actually more of a magenta. And this is professional members' vote. So when we vote on professional practice matters, such as, for instance, competition guidelines or bylaw changes, the vote will only be taken by professional members. So this is the red card that you will be using for this. And then finally, all voting members will receive a ballot, which is a list of all the nominees for the next executive board. We should have that on a slide, actually. Yes, so once again, this is the green card. This is the magenta card. And then this is what the ballot is going to look like. You do not have ballots yet, because since at the last GA we have allowed for nominations from the floor, the ballot will not be finalized until all the nominations have been made. But you will be receiving it from the registration desk as you proceed to lunch. So each voting member will be able to vote for one candidate per position, and in case that there is a tie, the president will break the tie. The procedure is always that a motion is proposed, it's moved, it's seconded, then a discussion ensues. Please, when you speak, try to speak to the motion and keep on the theme, because we have very much of ground to cover today and also tomorrow. And then if there is no discussion or a discussion is resolved, we proceed to vote. To help us with counting of the votes, we are going to appoint 2 scrutineers. So we have pre-selected Zelda Harrison and Fatima Kasim to be appointed as scrutineers for the meeting. Their role consists of counting votes and ballots, and they are not permitted to speak to motions on the floor. So I would like to ask Zelda and Fatima whether they accept their role as scrutineers. Can you stand up, please? Yes? Thank you. Okay, and we have one new thing at this General Assembly, which is the role of parliamentarian. It's a new initiative, and his role is to interpret the bylaws in case there are questions from board or membership. Additionally, the parliamentarian will ensure that the meeting follows our articles of incorporation and bylaws. And we have pre-selected Jacques Lang, the past Icograda president, to act in the capacity of parliamentarian for this General Assembly. So Jacques, do you accept?
Accept.
Thank you. Are there any questions in regards to the voting procedure? Anything that we need to clarify? No? Nothing. Thank you. So as a part of your package, you have received a copy of the agenda for this General Assembly. So I would like to propose a motion to adopt the agenda. Move Jim Hudson, GDC.
I move we adopt the agenda as presented.
Thank you. And we don't need a second because this is an adoption item. So is there any discussion? No? Then can I please call for a vote? Hands up. All in favor? Green card. And the agenda is adopted by majority of votes. Thank you.
Excuse me, well, we've just been advised this is a short-term fix, so it's longer term fix. We'll take a break, but it's better for a day. We'll take a break. It should be fixed on.
Okay, this is working. Hopefully we'll get the live minutes on the side up really quickly, but in the meantime, let us proceed. So, as a part of your package, you will have received the minutes from the General Assembly 23 in Beijing. So I would like to propose a motion to ratify the minutes. Somebody would be so kind as to move it. Rebecca Blake from the Graphic Arts Guild, thank you. Second. Jim Emir from Jinkai Turkey, thank you. Is there any discussion on the minutes? No? Then can I please ask for your show of green cards? All in favor? Thank you. Minutes have been ratified by the majority of votes. Next item on the agenda is membership of Icograda. So first there are professional members, and I'm going to read a list of professional members that have been admitted since the last General Assembly. We'll go category by category, and then I'm going to ask for your vote to ratify it in the end. So the professional members that have been admitted since the last General Assembly: AB Design Brazil, Danish Design Association Denmark, Indonesia Graphic Designers Associations Indonesia, Iranian Graphic Designer Network Iran, Association of Polish Graphic Designers Poland, Association of Poster Designers Russian Federation, Taiwan Amoeba Design Association here from Taipei. Promotional members that have been granted provisional membership since the last General Assembly include Mission Design from Canada, Centro Cultural Pablo de la Torriente Brau from Cuba, and IF International Foreign Design from Germany. The institutional members, which are the educational institutions that have been admitted since the last General Assembly, are Cyprus University of Technology Cyprus, Eastern Mediterranean University Cyprus, Dream Zone School of Creative Studies India, American University of Kuwait from Kuwait, American University in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, London College of Communication, University of the Arts London, United Kingdom, Art Center College of Design, United States, Jilin College of Arts, China, MIT Institute of Design, India, Kyoto University of Art and Design, Japan, Indus Valley School of Art and Architecture, Pakistan, Greenside Art and Design Center, South Africa, National Taiwan Normal University here from Taipei, Kingston University, United Kingdom, Universidad Don Bosco from El Salvador, Universidad Autónoma de Guadalajara from Mexico, Universidad de Monterrey from Mexico, Universidad de Ciencias y Artes de América Latina from Peru, National Taiwan University of Arts from Taiwan, Chinese Taipei, National Taiwan University of Science and Technology from Taiwan, Chinese Taipei, School of Visual Arts MFA Design from the United States. And finally, we have corporate members that have been admitted since the last General Assembly, which are Inspirit International Communications from Belgium, Beijing Kinji Culture Development from China, DMID Holland from Indonesia, Fabrica from Italy, and Lava from Netherlands. So I would like to propose a motion to ratify the members who have been granted provisional membership. Have somebody move? Leader Florenzus, thank you. Second. Okay.
No.
Thank you.
No. She wants to comment.
Oh, you want to comment?
Yes. The name of the Greenside Design Center is not Art and Design. It's just Greenside Design Center. Oh. I was saying the name for Greenside is Greenside Design Center, not Greenside Art and Design Center.
Thank you. We'll amend this immediately. Is there a second to the motion? Colleague, thank you. So can I please have a show of your green cards? All in favor? So I would like to call the representatives of the members to come to the floor. Brenda is going to call the representatives present.
This is for luck.
It is. Yes.
Brenda, you are a very lucky person.
While we're doing that, perhaps we can get on with business. So we have a representative here from the Danish Design Association of Denmark. Gita, if you're here, can you come and join us? Gita from Denmark? Oh, Gita. And I just want to verify that Ita is the only one of the professional list who is here. If there are another of the professional members, you let us know. But I think we have just one. Member from the Taiwan and Viva Design Association, we have a representative here. Of our large Canadian delegation at the back, the representative from Mission Design who's here on the floor? Ariel, I believe Anna tagged you with that. Before I move on, I just want to verify, because I know the team from IF was going back and forth. Is there anyone here from the IF at the moment? Okay, moving on to the institutional members. These are our new education institutions. I don't believe either of our new members from Cyprus are here. Green Zones, School of Creative Studies. At the end of the table, we have our newest member from the UK, the London College of Communication, University of the Arts, London. That would be our board member, Lawrence. MIT Institute of Design in India as well. From Kyoto University in Japan. South Africa. National Taiwan Normal University here in Taipei. From National Taiwan University of the Arts here in Taipei. National Taiwan University of Science and Technology. And have I missed any of our education institutions who are named members who might be here? Okay, so moving on to our corporate members. Inspirit International Communications from Belgium. China, Beijing Kingi Culture Development Company. From Indonesia, DMID Holland. From Italy, Fabrica, Christina, could you come up and accept?
Okay, so this is always a happy item. Now we have one that is not so happy, which is the member resignations and removals. So during the past term, the Executive Board has acknowledged and received resignations by the following members: professional Danish designers from Denmark, Israel Community of Designers from Israel, BNO from the Netherlands, and AIGA from the United States. Corporate members, onshore creative marketing from Taiwan, Educational University of Nicosia, Cyprus, University of Otago, New Zealand, College for Creative Studies, United States, and the Moravian College from the United States. So we are just acknowledging their resignation, and then we also have a list of members who are recommended by the board for removal. The removal is based on a non-payment of fees, and I will read the list of members who are recommended for removal. So it's University of Canberra, Australia, Centro Universitário Senac, Brazil, Luxian Academy of Fine Arts, China, Shanghai Graphic Designers Association from China, Shuzhou Art and Design Technology Institute from China, Zhuhai Graphic Design Association from China, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology from Ghana, Hong Kong Ching Institute of Visual Arts, Hong Kong, Institute of Designers of Ireland from Ireland, Design Kenya from Kenya, American University of Beirut from Lebanon, Metropolitan Autonomous University Campus Otimilco from Mexico, Fatima Jinnah Women University from Pakistan, University of the Punjab from Pakistan, Next Start Foundation, Russian Federation, Association of Applied Arts, Artists and Designers of Vojvodina from Serbia, and Design Association of Singapore from Singapore. So I will propose a motion to remove these members from Icograda membership. Anyone would like to move the motion? Thank you. Second? Thank you, Lana. Is there any discussion on this item? No? So can I please have a show of hands, all in favor? And it's resolved by the majority of the votes. and you people have deserved a break. Thank you.